Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in once again for the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is another dose of your daily vitamins. Okay, so let's get right into it, honey, because we have exclusive details on Kevin Hart's ex-friend accusing him of fraud, causing emotional distress, in a bombshell lawsuit that he's been sued for $12 million. And I find it all so hilarious because it was just months ago that Kevin Hart had the audacity to sue Tasha K after she interviewed his former assistant, Maisha Shakes, I believe is her name. Now, with that all being said, he wanted Tasha to take down the video, said that it was defamatory, but I believe everything that the woman said was absolutely true. And it likely was. With that all being said, let's not forget how she also talked about how Kevin basically paid someone $4 million allegedly to take the fall for him when he got into that car accident because she said that he had been drinking. And then remember how Kevin went to the judge and tried to get the whole thing thrown out and tried to get basically a restraining order against Tasha K, forcing her to take down the video, and the judge said, no, it's too vague. We're not going to do it. All right, so this is all interesting to me. So let's talk about it. Now, Kevin Hart was slammed with a bombshell lawsuit by his former friend, Jonathan T. Jackson, for alleged fraud. Now, this is breaking news. Please pay attention. So, according to court documents obtained by In Touch, Jonathan sued Kevin for breach of written contract, fraud, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Now, in the suit, Jonathan said that he had a notable career in the entertainment industry, marked by significant achievements and contributions. He said that his reputation was unjustly tarnished due to a series of malicious actions by defendants, leading to profound emotional distress, financial losses, and professional setbacks. Jonathan said that in August of 2017, Kevin was involved in a highly publicized SEX tape scandal with Montia Sabag, who was not his wife. Now, that all being said, Jonathan says that in the aftermath of that scandal, false extortion claims were filed against him, resulting in him being wrongly accused. Honey, when Kevin does dirt and he's so busy trying to clean it up, he doesn't care who he hurts in the process. It's all about him. Okay, please pay attention. Because why would you sit up there and lie on your own friend? Okay, rather than just be a man and stand up for what you did and admit you were wrong. All right, because the truth eventually came out anyway. So what was all this for, besides him just being an idiot? But anyway, I digress. So it goes on to say, although Hart did not personally accuse Jonathan at this stage, he contributed to the initiation of these false claims, according to the suit. Now, further, Jonathan claims the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office conducted a raid initiated from an extortion report falsely reported by Kevin and his team. And the team would be his attorneys, supposedly. Now, Jonathan said that he was held at gunpoint during the raid. Now, all of this over a lie because somebody didn't want to get exposed for actions that they absolutely did. Because we all know by now about the tape, okay? And we also know that he was cheating on his wife. But let me continue. Now, goes on to say the baseless nature of these extortion accusations led to Jonathan's wrongful arrest following a second similarly fabricated extortion report falsely made by Kevin on April the 27th of 2018. Still lying. And isn't that the same thing that he accused Tasha K of, extortion? So what does Kevin do? Besides when people say things about him that he doesn't like or information about him is threatened to be exposed, so he just comes out and makes up stories about people extorting him. Is that what he does? Certainly sounds like it. But let me continue. So further, Jonathan and Kevin released a 2019 stand-up special. I'm sorry, Jonathan said that Kevin released a 2019 stand-up special, which accused him of extortion and involvement in the SEX tapes creation and dissemination. Here's the thing. Even if he had something to do with the tape, which he didn't, we know that now. But I'm just saying, even if someone else besides Kevin and the person in the video had actually had something to do with it, does that excuse the fact that Kevin was sleeping with a whole nother woman while his wife was at home pregnant with this nasty little self? I don't think so. Now, he said the special was viewed by millions of people, significantly influenced people or in public opinion, and damaged his reputation with the entertainment industry. He could have cost this man his entire career. Because when you think about it, all of these people that work with Kevin, and Kevin's a big time star at this point, so a lot of the people that work with him would not want to work with JT Jackson, probably. And let's not forget, for those of you who have members to the channel, you know I reported days ago about how Kevin's ex-wife, Tory Hart, asked him to stop saying things about her in his comedy because she's no longer getting paid for it. And she also said that some people didn't want to work with her because they said they were afraid of Kevin. So he has the ability to stifle people's careers, whether he does so intentionally or not. Okay, and so with that all being said, he said that the special was viewed by millions. Okay, Jonathan said he reached a settlement with Kevin in July of 2021, which required Kevin to pursue and advocate for the dismissal of the criminal charges against Jonathan and to make a public statement exonerating him. But so apparently Kevin didn't do that. So let's just pull up those documents because I certainly do have them. Like stuff, everyone, please like and share. This is all so nefarious. And I'm absolutely here for it. Please pay attention. I am absolutely here for it. Now I'm going to share my screen so you all can see the legal docs. Here we go. Kevin Hart is just a wicked little man as far as I'm concerned. He is not a good person. Okay? By any stretch of anyone's imagination. Please pay attention. Okay, so now here's what it says. In July of 2021, plaintiff and Hart settled their disputes with a written settlement agreement. Now, the contract, which required Hart to pursue and advocate for the dismissal of all criminal charges against plaintiff and make a public statement exonerating him. Plaintiff entered into the contract expecting Hart to rehabilitate plaintiff's reputation and help return plaintiff to his professional life, free from the shadow of the unfounded criminal accusations. I mean, it would seem to me that that would have been the least he could do, seeing as how he made all this up in the first place, allegedly. All right, now, Hart, however, blatantly breached the contract by failing to issue the agreed-upon public statement exonerating the plaintiff, causing significant harm and irreparable damage to plaintiff's reputation. Additionally, plaintiff uncovered evidence that Hart and his legal team submitted fabricated evidence to the DA's office. And now, if I were Mr. JT Jackson, I would be trying to have these attorneys disbarred. Okay, because this all sounds malicious. Now, did they knowingly present fabricated evidence, or did they just take Kevin's word for it? I have questions, because if they knew that this evidence was false, fake, lies, and all of that, they should be disbarred, okay? Because that's highly unethical. But let me continue. Now, it goes on to say they submitted this fabricated evidence to the DA's office, significantly contributing to the substantial harm plaintiff endured based on false extortion charges against him. Now, the fabricated evidence and fraudulent actions provide the background as to how and why Hart fraudulently induced plaintiff to enter into the contract. Okay, so this is just lies he was telling just to get JT to go along with his BS. Now, which was seemingly designed to mitigate the fallout from the fabricated accusations against the plaintiff. This is all so nefarious, like I said. But is anyone surprised? Because clearly I'm not. Please pay attention. This is what Kevin Hart seems to do anytime there's a problem with something that he's actually done himself, being exposed, or someone saying something about him that he doesn't want them to say. Okay, because let's not forget, like I said, he accused Tasha K of extortion as well. So is that how he deals with people who cross him? All right, and in this case, I don't even know that JT ever crossed it. It just seems like he wanted someone to be the fall guy for him lying and cheating on his wife, who was sitting at home pregnant the whole time while he was out there philandering. But let me continue. Now, here is the prayer for relief. It says, wherefore plaintiff prays for judgment in his favor and against defendants as follows. Number one, for general and special damages, including economic and non-economic losses in an amount to be determined at trial, but in excess of $12 million. Okay. The second, for punitive damages in an amount to be determined at trial. The third, for pre and post judgment interest according to proof. The fourth, for cost of suit. 5, for reasonable attorney's fees as allowed by law. The sixth, for an injunction compelling defendants to fulfill their contractual obligations by publicly exonerating and clearing plaintiff's name and addressing harm caused by their actions that have damaged plaintiff's life and acting career. And the seventh thing is for an injunction immediately requiring defendants to remove all the false statements about plaintiff in the Netflix docuseries Don't F This Up. And for number 8, for such other and further relief as the court may deem just and proper. And as you can see, this is breaking news because this is dated July the 10th, okay, today. So this was just filed. So please pay attention, honey. Kevin's a sad little man, but it looked like he's getting his karma real quick, and I absolutely love it. Okay, I absolutely love it. All the dirt that he does, and then he wants to cover it up by lying on other people and accusing them of extortion. Okay, please make it all make sense. With that all being said, drop me a comment to let me know what you think about this, honey, because I'm absolutely loving it. This is just what Kevin gets. I don't like him. He's not a good person as far as I'm concerned. Everything that he does, hurts other people, but paints him in a better light, at least for a while until the truth comes out. Okay. Now, like I said, his former assistant, Misha Shakes, said that he paid somebody $4 million. First of all, who's going to pay $4 million for someone to take the fall for you for a DUI? Is he that desperate to try to uphold his image? But the bottom line is, no matter how he lies, no matter what little stories he fabricates, no matter how much money he spends trying to hide the truth of the matters, the truth always seems to come out. The truth always seems to come out. And not to mention, they say that he has a gambling problem. Yeah, so it looks like him and Drake might need to hang out together. That's all I'm saying. They both clearly are liars and have gambling problems and will step on anyone to get ahead. Please pay attention. With that all being said, drop me a comment to let me know what you think about all of this. Until next time, beloveds, I'll talk to you all again soon. Peace.